Start with the second limb, niyamas. As you'll remember that we finished the yamas, the 5 values. I won't do a recap because both of you all are very familiar. So in order to go even to the second step by Maharishi Patanjali, we need to, as you know, the values which help us deal with the external world. So the second step, you can guess, it is values to help deal with your own self. So basically, you do it for yourself. The first step was helping you deal, because once you understand the world, your relations, the society, the people, then you can actually focus on yourself because you're ready to uh, uh, change or maybe improve yourself. And both yamas and niyamas are also very important. Even before they're actually preparatory methods, even before you get into meditation. Because if you observe that if your mind is disturbed, your thoughts normally wander, right, during meditation. So that when these values you're cultivating on a regular basis as a habit, it actually is a preparatory method for even sitting down for meditation. So that was a very good takeaway. So I thought I'll bring that out. So the first one is saucha. Saucha means cleanliness. Cleanliness in terms of body and your mind. So you can also call it purity. So externally, you have observed you keep your surroundings clean, you do regular cleaning of your house, your rooms. And similarly, we also keep our body clean. And how do we do that? With regular brushing, shower, and internally, how do we keep our body clean, which you are all doing through yoga practice, to pranayama, keeping our intestines healthy, keeping our lungs healthy, doing cleansing techniques like Kapalabhati, where you forcefully breathe. So that all helps internally. And here, it's not only keeping your body clean externally, but also the mind. So, mind in Sanskrit, in the scriptures, I really love this word. I just brought about because it just came to me. Anta Karna Shuddhi. So, Anta means inner, Karna means instrument. Your mind is the instrument, and Shuddhi means clean, purity. So, it actually connects with Shaucha. So, Shaucha is the first value. So, I just thought I'll just introduce this one word. Your mind is the instrument. If you recollect anything you do, any action you do, any activity you do, you use your mind, correct? Because that's how you're able to, even your thoughts, it's all through the inner instrument. And once we keep our body externally, internally clean, we need to focus on our mind. And how do we do that? By just following these values, having a good approach and attitude. And that can happen only once we focus on ourselves through body, then we can move to the mind. So that is why it's very important to even keep, you would observe, you would have over the years accumulated a lot of garbage in our mind, not only through the body, but in our mind in terms of emotions, our unconscious. We hold a lot of pain, guilt, hurt. So they're all actually not nice when they just come out, when they get triggered. As I was sharing previously, that sometimes we just, the anger just comes out. It's okay to have these emotions as long as we channelize them well in a proper manner. So once we have this inner purity of the mind, that is through your approach, through your attitude. One classic example which I would like to share, when I was connecting with Saucher for mind, is when things are going good, we forget to recognize, we fail to appreciate, oh, things are going good, we have food, we have shelter, we are alive today. But when things are bad, like the present pandemic, oh, why has this happened? Why there are so many rules, right? So when we have that equanimity, even when things are going good, things are going bad, that becomes your saucha in your mind, because you're trying to have an equanimous approach. So another word in Sanskrit, it's called samatvam, so equanimity. So, and that can happen once we have that equanimity. We are more cheerful. Okay, this is a temporary phase, this pandemic, there is going to be a vaccine, it is going to come. Once we have that approach, we are cultivating the value of saucha. So I really connected with because of the present pandemic. And even the Bhagavad Gita, some of the chapters in the Bhagavad Gita also talks about this approach, cheerfulness, uh, having an equanimous attitude when things are bad. When things are bad, it also helps you grow emotionally. So you also become stronger. You become more mature because you're able to deal with these challenges. We fall ill and then we wonder, why have I fallen ill? Correct? So when we learn to deal, okay, it's the body, it's the mind, body has to get sick. When we have that approach, then we have that shaucha. So I think I very much covered, I added some extra points. I like to share two statements before we begin our practice. The greatest gift you can give your family and the world is a healthy you in terms of both body and mind. And a healthy body becomes a vehicle, a temple for mental and spiritual growth. So these are very nice statements. See if you're able to reflect.